Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming along to Susan's book launch of her book, Money Intelligence Anchored in Values.
It's time now for people to start talking about MQ, what I call money intelligence. You know, we're living in a time where people have to live with money, and I don't think we do teach the younger generation what money is and how to use money and how to manage money. And I think it's time now that we talk about that.
It's totally not a finance textbook. It's actually far from it. And so far I've found it a very good read. It's a fascinating story that starts in the turbulent times of 1970s Palestine and ends in a practical guide to long-term financial security.
Great wisdom is always a big positive in investment, and I'd like to learn a few things. I don't want to end up on the scrap heap when I'm 70.
The biggest problem we are facing in the world and in every Western country right now is demographic changes. We now have over 3 million retirees in Australia, compared with 1.6 million 20 years ago. And the numbers are estimated to double by 2040.
Yes, the old age pension is becoming unaffordable for this country. In the future, the government will be under enormous political pressure to reduce its total cost, and the arguments will be strong.
This is my vision for Australia. We need to increase the number of people self-funded to 50% in the next 20 years, and it is possible. I actually addressed this issue in my book and proposed the following 3 ideas. We need to let go of our entitlement mentality and embrace the philosophy of self-determination. We need to shift our mindset from a consumerholic to an investorgetic. An investorgetic is a term I coined to mean someone who is passionate about investing. We must increase our society's money intelligence level.
I've spent 20 odd years of my life working in the finance and banking industry, in the retail side of things, and I think it's important that people understand money.
A young couple like ourselves, it's important to know about investing and the future and where best to place your money. And
the more I read about the material online, and it sounded like something different, something that I might get more out of than just equations.
I think this book is really sustained by values, or underpinned by values of caring for each other, caring for the planet, personal responsibility and social responsibility.
So how do we move our society towards self-determination? Dr. Jason Fox asserts in his latest book, Quest, that in order to stay relevant, we must embrace a pioneering form of leadership. And this pioneering form of leadership doesn't and should not only apply to leaders of industry and government. This type of leadership should apply and be embraced by the everyday man, by the laywoman. So I call on 2 generations right now, the baby boomer generation, to spend less time on TV at retirement and work towards creating solutions for the planet. I also call upon Generation X, my generation, to begin now on the path for financial liberation by increasing your money intelligence level and taking control of your financial future.
And I found it completely amazing what she's doing with the whole concept of getting people to actually understand how to manage their money.
I really believe in what she's doing with the book, and I feel really privileged to have been a part of it.
It really touched me that this was about guiding people to be able to use money more intelligently.
A huge part of what drove me to want to read this book is the fact that she focuses a lot on the purpose and the meaning of life, which is a value that's extremely important to me.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone speak about money where you realise how genuinely it is about love, about value, about resourcing the joy in our life for all the right reasons.